a Fireball Life Gem Twin Hogs. Here decides to revive the Royal Champion. Was that the right call? 3, 2, what? Welcome to the next match in the upper bracket in the picks and bans. We have Teemper, Cronos, and Riqirez taking on Storm, Al, and Fatal. So let's go ahead and reveal the very first ban selection of this match that nobody will be able to use at all, and that is going to be the invisibility spell. No invis spell allowed for anybody. Now we jump over to Cronos' team. Cronos says that they are going to be banning the one and only rage spell. So no rage spell, no invis allowed for anyone. But Team Cronos has 2 picks in a row. So let's reveal their second ban. And their second ban is going to be going to the likes of the free spell. 1, 2, 3 things to start are all spells. Are we going to continue the spells? Well, now we jump over to the other side for Fatal's team. And he is banning the one and only Overgrowth spell. So far, 4 spells being banned in this match overall. We have one more ban from Fatal's team, and they are not going to be allowing the one and only poison spell. Spell. So many spells, which means that there is one thing that we are probably expecting to be banned, but is it going to? Well, what could that possibly be? Because we're going to see the next thing banned in this match is the Eternal Tome. So no one is going to come in with the Eternal Tome. I think Fatal's team decided not to ban the Eternal Tome. They did the poison, because if then Cronos' team didn't, then they could just pick it, because they have the next thing to pick. Selection number 1 is in, and they are going to be picking for their team the one and only Rage Gem for that Grand Warden is allowed for them, but Cronos' team cannot bring it. So now we jump over to Cronos and what they are selecting, what they are having for pick number 2. This is allowed for their team, but not for Fatal's, and that is a spell, the Earthquake spell there. So they can bring it maybe with a Fireball, maybe with Lightning. We'll have to see, as pick 3 is also in. Pick number 3 is going the likes of the one and only Healing Tome for that Grand Warden. So it seems like the abilities of the Warden are the ones that are prioritized for these players here. So now we jump to pick 4 over to Fatal's team. Are they going to continue with more Warden abilities? I can't imagine, right? Because the best ones have been selected. So let's go ahead and reveal pick number 4. Is it going to be an ability? It is not, because it's this skeleton spell that is going to be allowed for only Fatal's team that they can bring. But pick 5 is their last pick, and they are picking the one and only Clone spell. That's going to help with Yetis, right? Or maybe clone up balloons if they're going to come with dragon type of attacks. I guess we'll have to find out, because one more selection is in, which is going to be in for Team Cronos. And what is their selection? It could literally be anything in the game. And their selection that they have decided to go with is going to be the Healer Troop. That's their last selection. The Healer Troop is only allowed for their team, but the Healer Puppet is allowed for anybody. It's a different selection. That's an ability for the Queen that does not fall under the Healer Troop restrictions. So everything in the red, again, is not allowed for anyone. Anything on each side is only allowed for them and not their opponents. So we're getting ready for the first attack. Let's see who can win this upper bracket match. And Al is kicking this one off. Let's see what he has taken. And it looks to be some Root Riders. Remember, if they bring anything that is not allowed, that's part of the ban or restrictions, then it's minus a star and minus 5% overall from the entire war. As we're going to see the King, Electro Titan Queen coming to the left side. Does have the Grand Warden with that Life Gem. Only the Warden abilities have been selected to be banned or picked. But we're going to see this Log Launcher moving on in through this bottom side. Root Riders coming in as well with that Grand Warden's assistance. As we have the Giant Bombs through here. We have Ice Skulls. Poison getting launched right to the top side as this Log Launcher is trying to continue through. We'll probably move to this Monolith with Yetis. And yes, we got Yetis coming out of the Log Launcher, continuing his way to the top side. Druids are now down because no healers allowed for Fatal's team. as that Royal Champion is going to continue. Does have the boots and the Rocket Spear to use. King with the Spiky Ball, Earthquake boots. Ice Golem looks to be on the top side, just getting stuck right there onto that mortar, so it's staying over there as he pops that RC ability, one-shots the mortar. Wait, we're good, we're good. Okay, we're back. We have a Warden ability, but it won't do anything, as we have Teslas that have popped up to the bottom side down here, continuing to power through into this last compartment, as the Root Riders take a lot of damage there. Giant bombs everywhere in the middle as he tries to continue. Ground Skeletons pop up to the right side. Queen, King will be able to power through with their abilities as he's slowly moving his way around. We do have one recall spell. Warden's dead. Do you bring him back so you can get the life gem bonus and the rage gem? What do you do? What do you do? Queen's ability has gone off. RC's going down. Why don't you bring the Warden back? Al, the Warden's just sitting there. What do you bring? Oh, you brought the Royal Champ back. I don't know about that. I'm curious. The rage gem of the Warden would have been OP, but look at this RC. She's trying her best to make it into the multi. She goes down again. And I don't know about that decision. This looks like it's just going to be a 2-star. The Queen's hanging on for dear life. The King... Wait a second. No shot that... What? The Ground Expo getting locked onto the King saved his Queen? A minute left. It's all about time. Oh, gosh. Al, you got to run. You got to run. Queen's got to go to the core. Does she? Does she? No! She's going for the wall! She's going to have to go for another wall after this air defense. Uh-oh, 47 seconds. Time's ticking. We have storages that are pretty much all full. They're not all exactly full health. The storage up top is lower health, 40 seconds. Queen's going to stop. Yes, she's running up. It's up to this Queen and King working together. 33 seconds. I think he's got enough, right? The King, Giant, it's coming over. Working through the storage. Oh my gosh, Al is barely hanging on. That's one of the things about the normal mode. Remember, this is in normal mode. This is not hard mode. As you're able to power through in the end, and he gets the 3-star. And that is going to put some pressure onto Tribe Gaming. And Cronos is up, and his answer is some Super Yetis. We have that Grand Warden off to the left, so let's see how he utilizes these Super Yetis. Warden's going to slowly charge into the mortar and into the air defense. Earthquakes. Lightning over a little bit to the top side here, as this Warden will try to continue his way through this left side. Going to be able to move into this Ground Expo slowly. Does have 2 furnaces with that Siege Barracks as he decided to go with it. Let's see, as this Archer Wizard combo looking to grab this, Warden does have the Fireball. Okay, so he's waiting to use that Fireball investment, but he can't use an invis. So no invis allowed because it is completely banned for everybody in this match. And there goes the Fireball. Hits, Earthquakes, and that is some nice value for Cronos. Okay, now we're going to pull this Warden down south with the benefit of that Life Gem because Rage Gem was selected for Fatal's team. King is going to go down south with the Earthquake Boots. Super Yetis coming in with the Electro Titan. And your Jelly pulls a Seeking Air Mine. There's a jump spell to give him access straight to the core of this base. We got balloons coming down. Healers fighting double Seeking Air Mines in the charge. More Seeking Air Mines right on through here as we got Rocket Loons coming right on into these troops. Oh my. He needs to freeze this up, and he does, but the King still got his ability. We've got a revive as well. Spiky Ball really skips across this whole right side as he's moving his way to the Town Hall. Royal Champions helped to take out those Rocket Loons. He has the King come back to life with that Phoenix. Are the Super Yetis all gone? I think so. They took so much damage from those Rocket Loons. King is gone. Warden's losing his life gem. He's trying to hang on for dear life. Queen's been forced to ability. And what does he bring back to life? Queen's ability has gone off. We got furnaces that came out of the siege barracks. We have one baby dragon. Royal Champion does grab that spitter right there. Trying to grab the Tesla. Oh, Tesla does go down with the final shot of the Royal Champ. Oh my, Queen is walking around. What does he revive? I mean, if he revives the King or Warden, I don't know. Which one is it going to revive at the end? You know, they're right next to each other. Or did he just save it for the Queen? Maybe just save it for the Queen here. Drops the Valkyrie to hopefully get that Giant to tank for this Ground Expo. Does the Giant get locked on? I don't know. The Queen looks like she will. Oh, he's got a baby dragon. Queen does indeed get locked onto. Now the Giant needs to continue, but the Archer Tower locks onto the Queen as well. It's not locking onto what he wants to. The Furnace Mites are now all gone. Sends in a baby dragon into that Ground Expo. What does he revive? Now he can revive the Queen while the Giant's tanking. Baby Dragon's grabbing that Ground Expo. No, the Unicorn is getting hit by the Ground Expo. Oh my god, 24 seconds. He's trying his best. The Giant will have to get raged up as well. He decides to revive the Royal Champ, but was that the right call? Taking out that geared up cannon. Oh gosh, the RC's going to the multi-archer tower. She's trying to stay alive. RC, do not die. She stays alive. What? But was that too late? Time. Cronos, 3, 2, what? Oh my gosh, Cronos delivers. And the perfect recall on the RC saves out 3-star. What an attack. And now Storm is looking to answer. Here we go, as we've got some roots. So they're going back-to-back roots with a log launcher straight to the top side of this base into that multi-double skeleton spells. And it's all tied up. What an attack coming in from Cronos, as that logs are trying to continue right through this poison spell tower, getting launched off to the king, which he continues this push right on in. The multi is going down. Root Riders now coming in from the left with the Electro Titan, the Apprentice Warden, and the Royal Champion. So no rage spell, no healers to be used, and 3 heal spells. As he continues, the Electro Titan's kind of pulling the Warden. Wait, no, he does come back. King is going off to the far right. Yeti's coming out, and we got a defending baby dragon. No poison spell, so that baby dragon trying to be a very nice as a defense there, as we have more skeleton spells coming across into the core. King's ability has gone off. He's gone to the Phoenix, so he's died off, as he drops a heal to the left for these Root Riders trying to continue his way. Queen does have ability. Warden with that life gem, rage gem, so no eternal tome or anything, so ability won't work, as he tries to continue and power through towards this town hall. Ground Expo goes down. As he's making his way through, he does open up the wall. Royal Champ is securing this town hall with that rocket spear, taking out that value. Couple super barbs on the backside. Town hall finally goes. No, it still is not going down. The defensive king there is quite annoying. Finally, he can lock on, but these roots are all gone. Things are disappearing. This queen is dead. Uh-oh, we got a whole Tesla's down here with a multi-archer tower. I don't think the Royal Champ can survive this one. What do you revive? What do you revive? You gotta wait for the Giant to tank and maybe revive the queen? The Giant is getting hit by that Ground Expo. Is the queen the right call? You got to make a decision quick. The Giant's going to get raged up. You got to revive something. The Wizard Tower is going to go down, but he's not cross-tanking here. Now he revives. I don't know. That might have been too late. Okay, well, now the Giant took a lot of damage. The queen will no longer get hit by the spitter, but the queen's got enough health. Oh, queen! Oh, no! What? Oh, rip to Storm. Not able to grab that multi-arch tower, and I feel like this was a 3 if he got it. What made him wait so long? Maybe he wanted to try that Giant get tank that multi-arch tower a little bit longer. I wonder if he dropped that revive onto the queen just earlier when that expo was locked onto the Giant. Would that have made the difference there? But he's trying to get every bit of percentage as possible. Multi-arch tower will pick off this headhunter. Won't let it take it down. And there it is. Only 12 seconds. Going to try to sneak in a little bit more. Maybe. No, he won't be able to get this. So it is just going to be a 92% 2-star there for Storm. But nice try, that queen. The revives almost making another change, or almost saving the attack there, as it's a 92% 2-star. And Riqirez is up. What is the plan? Twin Hogs. All right, something different. We saw both Root Rider attacks coming in from Fatal's team, but we're seeing different stuff coming in from Cronos' team. We saw Super Yetis, and now we're seeing the Twin Hogs with 2 heals, a bat, 2 earthquakes, 7 lightning spells. So what does this Warden have? The Healing Tome, Life Gem. Okay. As the lightning spells coming right onto the monolith, onto the geared up, or the Ricochet Cannon. As the king is straight to the bottom, going to try to pat this king into that multi-archer tower. Wizard trying to help grab a little bit right there. Oh, no. King's going the wrong way. Oh, that wizard did not secure that the way he wanted to. So he's going to have to adapt on the fly now with only 1 super wall breaker left. King was supposed to go in here, down south, into that compartment. What does he do with the king walking? So he's going to have to adapt. King's earthquake. No earthquake boost. So he's going to send the Electro Titan to the left. He's just going to have to adapt on the fly. Log launcher coming over here as well. Electro Titan gets hit. Oh, which was skipping onto the queen there. But now the Electro Titan is just tanking, so that's okay. As he continues his way through, Queen's trying to take out the enemy. Oh, enemy Queen, but he does come back to life. Queen goes over the wall. And out comes archers and more archers here with the logs. Launching these archers one by one as he continues his way through. Does not have the ability to have a poison spell. This is going to be a problem for that Queen. This is going to be a problem for that Queen. Forced to ability. Oh no, that's where the Electro Titan would have been clutch. So now he has to send in that Royal Champion at this point. Sends in the Super Hogs. But that was a problem there. That was a problem with the King walking. He wanted to have the log launcher come straight to the bottom side. It was the Wizard that did not get that job done. But no Eternal Tome for anyone in this match, which means it's going to be a problem as he tries to path his way to that Town Hall. RC does have the boots with the haste as he's trying to continue his way through this bomb tower, so he pairs in a heal spell as well to keep these Super Hogs alive. Has 3 regular Hogs, 7 balloons, and a bat spell. Possibly for the back end of this base as he continues. Remember, this is normal mode, so you can still make up for the small mistakes as the balloons come into the Wizard Tower off to the right side. Hog Riders as well. He got a couple Hogs into the core, finds a Tornado Trap. Defensive Rage goes off in there as well. Got to get a bat spell. Got to get some balloons. He's going to be patient, popping that RC ability. There he goes. Decides to drop the bats on the scatter to cause a distraction. Warden's trying to stay alive in the core, but he's going to go down. RC needs to stay alive to the bottom side, but no! This one needed to be at least a 93% to get higher than what we had from Storm. But unfortunately, the King going the wrong way completely changed his attack. Wait, it might get a 93. Hold. Wait, he's got a Wizard. Where does he deploy it? 88. Ooh, 89. 91. Oh my god, don't tell me this could be a tie exactly. Wall break down south. Opens that wall, but needs to take out the storage. That's a 90. 91. No, that would be a 92. If he takes it down, the ricochet cannon's too much. 91, and he's one building away from a tie. And no! Because also, if you tie exactly, there is no time as tiebreaker. The storage is too much, and the clan castle is too much. That storage is barely alive, so at 91%. So if we go over and take a look, 91 here, while this is at 92. So Fatal triples, they win. And Fatal is in, trying to win this war. And it's at least not the Roots. It is a Twin Hogs as well. 1 lightning spell with 7 skeletons. If this is anything but a triple, then Tribe has a chance. But a 3-star, and they lock it up right here. As we got to get into the bottom side, jumping to the Wizard Tower. Baby Dragon onto that army camp. As he does secure the monolith. Ice Golem coming down south as well with that King. The Queen as well. Going to move into this bottom compartment. Ice Golem as well with that Electro Titan. Trying to path his way through. Does not have a log launcher since he already invested that blimp. But remember, no poison spell for the furnace that's sitting there. Double skeleton spells to the left. Trying to provide that protection. Does have the earthquake boots. He drops a lightning spell onto the furnace to try to help take that down a little bit quicker. And there's the King's Earthquake Boots, maybe. Oh, a Lava Hound from the top side. Okay. Soloing Lava Hound up there. Pops. Curious. Was that specifically to try to find a Tornado Trap, maybe? But nothing popped up there as Super Hogs are coming through here. Queen is to follow this King into the Town Hall. As we do have a Warden, Life Gem, a Ray Gem. No Eternal Tome. Queen will be able to burn her ability with the Giant and the Mirror. Giant Bombs, taking a lot of damage. He's continuing his way into the Giga Bomb to the top side. Town Hall goes down. Royal Champ still has her ability with that Rocket Spear and the boots with the Skelly, and he does have the revive. Pushing his way through. The Giga Bomb was nasty. He's trying to make his way through as a spitter is not reachable for this Queen. The Hogs are dying off. The Ground Expo's on the backside. We got some Teslas to the top. He's trying to continue. But remember, heroes are strong. They are very powerful, especially with this revive spell. Which hero do you decide to bring back? Uh-oh. Queen's gone. King's gone. Warden is joining in with the Giant. It's up to the RC, trying to continue her way through. The Skeleton spell providing brilliant distraction, but she is now getting hit by that he revives the Queen, falling behind the Giant. But the Ricochet Cannon's gonna be nasty back here. The enemy Queen's there too. The scatter shot, though. The heroes are dying, which means that this opens up the door for Teemper to technically not have the triple. This is a lower percent. 78, unfortunately, Fatal does not get the triple to lock up this match right here. So it's coming down to the final attack, my friends. An 81% 2-star. So if we look at the percentage, right now it's 38.2 for Tribe Gaming. So 54.6 minus 38.2 is equal to 16.4. So that means Teemper has to get an 83% 2-star to win. And Teemper is in with his final attack. 83% 2 is what he needs. And he's bringing Super Witches here. Okay, with a Fireball Life Gem. Not allowed to bring that Rage, so the Warden charging it with the healers. Balloon up top. Gonna power through with that Anger Jelly to target this multi-archer tower. Into the defensive Queen. Slowly gonna power through. One mistake can cost you this match here. Gotta get that 83% as this Warden's gonna move into that Wizard Tower slowly but surely as he continues through with 5 Earthquakes to use. That's quite a bit. He can't use any Invis to route the Fireball. Can't use an Overgrowth to route the Fireball. He's got 2 revives for this Warden or something else. We'll see as he's still powering through. Where do you Fireball? There it is, right to the edge. Okay, grabs that air defense. It's such a long distance there. And Earthquakes right through the core. Queen does have a giant arrow. Wait for it. Arrow for this Queen. There's no builders in the core, so he can actually be patient. Oh, that's nice. Queen arrow flies through, hits the core. Log launcher coming in as well. And they get ready to place some lightning spells, maybe into the middle, help grab up that geared up cannon as they Yeti to the bottom side. Dropping a bat spell, the Monolith goes down with ease as he's just slowly powering his way through this bottom side of the base. Yeti pulls 2 Teslas, some ground skeletons as well. King's going to be able to have the Giant Gauntlet and the Rage Gem. As he continues through, the Log Launcher is moving right on into the core. Queen's following behind with that Giant. She's already burned the ability with the Giant Arrow. Rocket Loons, Furnace, Ice Golem coming out of here as he continues to power through. Lightning Spell into the core, doing a little bit of damage. Super Witch is continuing. Balloon comes out. King is down south. Can't reach that multi-arch tower unless he sends the World Champion down there. I feel like that would be a good place for the RC. King's going to burn his ability now. RC's going to come to the bottom right. While the King's kind of tanking, send the RC down there. Where are you going to revive also? Taking some nice value out. A Balloon, RC with the Rocket Spear. There it is. Finally sends the RC. And she's invis from the Spirit Fox, but powering through this Town Hall member. He needs 83%. That's to secure it. He's at 64. This Town Hall should be going down pretty soon, but he's got the Super Witch still alive. Ooh, the Ricochet Cannon's a problem, but he's got 2 revives. 2 revives still to use for these Super Witches to help protect. There it is. Revives the Queen. Okay, she's going to be able to reach over the wall, grab that Ricochet Cannon. He can revive again, which if he gets the Warden, it will be the Life Gem. That's going to be very beneficial. But the RC's burned her ability. He's at 76. He just needs a few more percentage. Super Witch is grabbing the Scatter Shot. He's continuing around. RC is going to hit the Giga Bomb. Takes some damage, but he'll be okay. Finds a Tornado Trap as well. 82%. Needs one more building. And, my friends, 83. Come on. One more. And there it is. Teemper gets it done. I think he revived his Queen a second time or something. He ended up using it. But Teemper is going to deliver a 3-star here with that. Oh, wait, no, I jinxed it. It's not. It's going to be time fail. Imagine this needed to be a 3. It's not a 3. It's a time fail there. 95% 2-star. And there we go. We're going to have a victory 7-7 as Tribe Gaming Team Cronos wins 57.2 to a 54.6. And they advance in the upper bracket. And up next, Fatal, Storm, and Owl versus Ninja, Soam, and Demo. Super Yetis. There it is. He revives, but did he revive too early? RC makes her way in, takes out the Monolith of Revive, gets it done, and it's an answer. 15 seconds. Giga Bomb. No shot.